This video wasn't planned. The video that I was going to put up instead of this video was actually going to be a whole bunch of clips put together about the last 2 months of ovulation and all the weird things that have been going on with my body. So yeah, this video, like I said, originally I filmed a whole bunch of clips of the past 2 months, and I was going to piece them all together for you guys and just post that. But when I went to do that, I realized that the clips didn't really make a whole lot of sense all individually pushed together. They kind of made sense, but not to the point that I wanted them to. So for this video to be more cohesive and to make more sense to you guys, I decided to film this. So you might see a few clips that I'm going to push in and out of this video, and those clips are just going to be about what's going on and my reactions right in that moment. That's Marlo. Marlo. No, please. You done? Okay. So first things first is this video is about our fertility and, well, not our fertility, technically my fertility. Yes, it is our fertility journey and we are going through a lot, but everything that we have issues with is on my end. And I have a visitor, guys. Hey, baby. Oh, thank you for the kisses. Okay, can you go lay down now? Go lay down. Good boy. Are you gonna lay down right here? Okay, that's fine. He's gonna lay next to me, I guess. So with our fertility, all of the issues that we have are on my end. He has been tested for everything under the moon, and they have not been able to find anything wrong with his side of the fertility. So all of our fertility updates are about me and my process and everything like that. So the first thing that I do want to say is I am not a doctor, and in no way am I telling you to go do this, that, or the other thing. I'm just telling you what I've done and how my journey has worked. So first things first, in August I started to actually write down and keep my fertility or my ovulation. So in August I started to keep my ovulation tests and have them wrote down on a book and whether they were negative or positive. My period ended for July on the 30th, I believe. So I did start testing August 1st. Or no, it ended before that. It ended on the 27th. I have a clip. I'll put it in here real quick. I wanted to update you guys on a few things since the last fertility update I did. So the last fertility update, I let you guys know that I had gotten a period. Now I've gotten 2 periods. So this time I am going to try to track my ovulation with ovulation predictor kits. I bought these off of Amazon. So I have these ones and these. These are pregnancy tests. These are ovulation tests. They came in a pack together. There's 50 ovulation and 20 pregnancy. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is just track every day, maybe once or twice a day, depending. I know the last time we did an IUI, I tested in the morning and it was negative, and then I tested in the evening and it was positive in the evening. So I don't know when exactly to test. If you guys know exactly what time of day is best to test, let me know down in the comments below. It doesn't really say on the back of these. On the back of these it says, it just tells you what the results, how to read the results. These ovulation tests unfortunately take 10 minutes to completely develop. I have one sitting right here for you guys. It hasn't fully developed yet. You can see that it's still running. The dye hasn't gone. I don't know how many of you guys have used these, but when you're using them, the dye goes across, and then when the dye fully is gone and there's just the lines, then that's when it's readable. So it hasn't been 10 minutes. It's only been 5 minutes maybe since I dipped it. But anyways, so like I said, I got a period. My period ended on, what's today? Today's August 1st. So we're going to say like July 20. Hold on. I have it in my app. So my period ended on the 27th, which it was Friday. So July 27th. And it says that my fertility window will start tomorrow. That's what my app says. You guys can see the little flowers meaning like your fertility window. And ovulation date on this says the 7th. But that's like a normal cycle for like a normal person. So we're just going to track it the best we can with ovulation tests, and see what happens. I don't expect to ovulate on the 7th because I feel like that's really soon. But if I do, I do. So I'm going to track every day. Alright guys, so it's been 10 minutes and this ovulation test is negative. I wasn't expecting it to be positive. But I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see that second line. I'm going to drop you guys down and like, can you guys see that faint second line? I think that's the best image we're going to get of it, but you can definitely see there's a faint second line there. But if you've ever used these ovulation tests, you know the second line is supposed to be as dark or darker than the control line. So that test line should be as dark, if not darker, than the control line. So I'm not ovulating today. Didn't expect it to be positive. I just want to test every day to see where it gets darker, where it gets lighter, so on and so forth. Just to kind of get a better picture now that I'm getting a regular period for some weird reason. But so if that clip didn't explain it enough for you, pretty much I did end my period and then I started testing for my ovulation. So I tested from August 1st until August 11th without skipping a day, except for August 2nd I did skip. And the thing is, I never got a positive ovulation. On the 7th is when I was supposed to ovulate according to the app that I use, and nothing. I tested until the 11th, and then on the 17th I did receive my period. So unless I ovulated between the 11th and the 17th, which is only a 5-day period, I don't know if my ovulation kits just didn't pick it up or what happened, but I never received a positive ovulation, and I'll show you guys. So as you guys can see, there is not a positive test on there. Everything on here is negative. So I don't know what happened, but I did get a period, which usually means that you ovulate, and it wasn't a little period, it was a full-blown period. So that happened, and then we have been talking about some stuff. So me and Tyler have been going through this journey since 2014. In 2015 is when we started to really receive help from our healthcare provider, and then when we moved here about a year ago, all of that help stopped. Where we live now, there's not a endocrinologist, a fertility reproductive endocrinologist. There is not one of those here. So we are not able to receive that treatment through our normal doctor, and we can't go see a reproductive endocrinologist unless we have a referral from my OBGYN. And my OBGYN refuses to give us a referral. So I was able to get an appointment, but without a referral from my OBGYN, it is going to cost us a lot of money to go see that doctor that we just don't have right now. So, unfortunately, that's where we're sitting right now with the doctor helping us. So, we are trying to do everything we can without going to a doctor and getting Clomid or Femar or whatever. I have done Clomid. I've done 3 cycles of Clomid, and none of them have worked. I have not gotten pregnant from any of them. As far as I know, I did ovulate on all 3 rounds, but I didn't get pregnant. So Clomid might just not be for us, or I might need a bigger dosage, or we might need to time things better. But until I can get back to seeing a fertility doctor, that's just not an option for us. And because of our insurance and because of my husband's job, there's not a lot that I can change. There's not a lot I can do about the fact that I can't go see those doctors. So I am trying, and we are going to keep figuring things out. But for now, that's where that stands. So yeah, at the end of August, I got my period. My period ended and September began. In September, I was having some really weird symptoms, and my period at the end of August was weird at the end, and then all of a sudden I started spotting at a weird time of the month. And I had been taking ovulation kits. I didn't keep those ovulations, but I was taking ovulation tests and nothing was positive. So my only thought was possibly I was bleeding from ovulation or implantation. So when that happened, I took a pregnancy test. And here's that video. I'm just going to tell you, I just took this one and this one. So this is like the super duper cheapy one that came free with my ovulation test. And then this is the first response from Walmart. Just trying to follow out of the box. That they're like, what, 98 cents? Something like that?
Yeah.
At Walmart. So I'm going to read the super duper cheapy one and then this one. And I took two because these ones have a tendency to be incorrect. So I just wanted to take both. That looks like it has a faint line. Hey guys, so I'm so aggravated right now. It's not even funny. So you guys saw the video that you guys saw earlier in this video, me take a pregnancy test, and it has a super faint line. After that, for 2 days, I took more pregnancy tests, these ones, and some of them they're all faintly positive, essentially. Then the 31st, so today is the 4th. So on the 31st, I took 3 tests. So I took this one on the 31st, and it is going to take forever to focus. And there's an extremely faint line right there. So at that point, I decided to go to the doctor and have them do a blood test. And I did take one more test, and that would be this one. And this one and that one is positive, correct? You guys can see it. I can see it. We can all see that that is a positive pregnancy test. So for the past couple of days, I didn't test. I didn't get my results until this morning. Today is Tuesday? Yeah, no, today's Wednesday. So on Tuesday, I called and asked for my results from my testing on Friday, and they didn't call me back until this morning. This morning, they called me with my results, and they said that my test was negative. So, yeah. So, as you guys saw in that video, I had positive pregnancy tests. I had multiple positive pregnancy tests. So, I went to the doctor. Told her I had 5 positive pregnancy tests, and they did a blood test. That blood test ended up coming back negative. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I was getting positive pregnancy tests, but I was. And later on, I tested it again, and it was negative. So who knows what happened? Who knows why I had so many positives? They were faint positives, but they were definitely there. So I don't know what was happening, and I don't know why, but that happened. So at the beginning of August, we made a huge decision. Me and Tyler have been talking for a while now about getting an ovulation monitor that isn't the ovulation predictor kits. So there are 2 that we looked into. The first one is this one, the Ava Bracelet. So the Ava Bracelet is a fertility monitor you wear at night on your wrist, and it takes temperatures and all kinds of stuff. I'll link them down below so you guys can see what it does. But as we did our research, we learned that it was not a great option for people with PCOS. It doesn't track as well for PCOS. It doesn't have any, what is the word? It doesn't have any testing that they've done for people with PCOS, so there's no research on how it works for people with PCOS. There are some people on YouTube that have done some PCOS videos with it, and I'll link a couple of them down below that I thought were very interesting. But after reading all of the stuff we did about it, we decided that that wasn't a good option for us. That unfortunately, we can't afford to buy that and it not do anything. And from what we were seeing and what we were reading, it wasn't going to work for me. So we looked into our second option. And our second option was the Ovusense. So if you don't know what Ovusense is, I'll insert a picture here. And that is a little tiny device that you insert nightly, and it takes your core body temperature and tracks and lets you know about 24 hours before you're going to ovulate. Now, with this, I have done a lot of research. There are only a few videos on YouTube that I found that were of people who have PCOS. It does say that it has been tested and proven to work with women who have PCOS. So, we did it. We decided that that was going to be our best option. We have been putting money aside to do this endeavor, and we bought it. So the Ovusense device is a $299 item. It is not something cheap. Now, we have done 3 rounds of IUI, and those are $180 to $200 a piece, depending on what clinic that we needed to go to. So that's $200 that we were spending on that, and we've had 3 of those that have failed. So buying this for $300 was kind of a no-brainer. We have used that money on something before that failed, so buying this, and if it fails, it fails. But we're really hoping that it won't. So we did make the plunge and we did buy it. Now I will have them linked down below, and if you guys are really wanting the Ovusense, there is a coupon code that I know of right now. Actually, there's 2 that I'm going to put down in the description. So if you guys want to go and buy it right now, you guys can. So if this is something you want to do, please go down in the description and find those coupon codes. We did use a coupon code to get 25% off our purchase, so we ended up paying a little bit over somewhere around $250 for it, which is better than spending $300. And we did buy the 1-year subscription one, so we got the starter kit with the 1 year. That's why it's $299. And we will definitely do a video on how the Ovusense works after we receive it in the mail, and we do 1 month of 1 cycle with it. So I am excited to get that in the mail, and I really hope that it works the way I expect it to. And yeah, like I said, there will definitely be a video on that, and if you are watching this video later on, I will definitely have it linked down below once that video is up. But as of right now, I haven't received it in the mail yet. They are supposed to email me when they ship it out. Right now it was on back order, so hopefully they'll ship it out soon and I'll get it. After that though, we have been tracking still, and I have not ovulated, and I'm not getting my period. So my period was actually due 3 days ago, right? Today's the 23rd or 24th? Today's the 25th. So my period was due 5 days ago. I have not received it, and I have not taken a pregnancy test. I don't think that I'm pregnant, but for your guys' sake, I'm going to take a pregnancy test real quick. And if this video is up in September, or up in October, then maybe I'm not pregnant. And if this video is up way later than that, maybe I am pregnant. I don't know. So I'm going to go take a pregnancy test, and I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so to be honest with you guys, I have not taken a pregnancy test yet because I don't think that I'm pregnant. Marlo, stop moving the camera. Go lay down. So if you guys watched our infertility story, you know that I don't get regular cycles. But since May, I have been getting a cycle every month. Yeah, I had to think, I had to count. So yeah, ever since May, in May, I got a random period, and since then, I've been getting a normal period every month, around the same time a month. So, I have a pregnancy test. It is one of the ones that I buy off of Amazon, and it's not focusing for whatever reason, but I'm going to take this. I have my cup of pee, and I'm just going to dip it. It is not first morning pee, but I am also 5 days late on my period, so I'm pretty sure if I am pregnant, it'll still show up. So yeah, here is the pregnancy test. And no. So, we're gonna dip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. I'm just gonna put it back in the package, and we will wait our 5 minutes. Our timer went off. Alright. Dismiss. Alright guys, so our timer has gone off, and it is inside this little package. Like I said, I don't expect it to be positive. I'm literally just taking it to close this vlog out, or close this video out for you guys. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. I don't think that I am pregnant. I honestly just think I didn't have a full cycle this month, and that's why I'm not having a period. So, here we go. Yes. What do you think? Oh. What do you think? Yeah, me too. Should we tell them? Okay. So guys, like I expected, it is negative. I'm gonna get close to the camera here for you guys so you guys can see. So there it is. Like I said, I didn't expect it to be positive. So with that being said, guys, that's all I have for you guys. Like I said, I thought that I had gotten pregnant. Unfortunately, I didn't. I don't know why I was getting positive tests. My doctor got a negative test, so that's where we left it. And as you guys saw in that clip, there wasn't just one test that was positive. I took first response, first signal, and these ones that are off of Amazon, and they were all positive. So I don't know what it is. My doctor didn't really explain anything and didn't really have anything to say. I honestly didn't even speak to my doctor. I only spoke to the nurse. So unfortunately, because I'm not seeing a reproductive endocrinologist, your regular doctor sometimes just doesn't care. And I think because my doctor just moved away and I am seeing a new doctor that I haven't actually seen, that might have something to do with the fact that they just don't care. They have nothing to say to me because they've never met me. They don't know my story. So hopefully I will get to meet my new doctor soon. I do need to go in and get a refill of a few of my medications. So hopefully soon I'll get to meet that new doctor and we'll find out what's going on. But for the month of August and September, that's all I have for you guys. I know it's not a lot, and I know it's only a little bit of information, but I hope you guys will continue on this journey with us. If you just jumped into this video and you have no clue what's going on, I will have some videos linked down below, up in the iCards, and at the end of this video for you guys to go watch. My name is Justine, this is JFam Adventures, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed and you want to come along this crazy journey with us, please do. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.